EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. 2nd and 7. Another run, and again, it's Estime. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up. Play action now. It's Nix. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. You couldn't script a better start. The defense takes care of business to begin the game, and the special teams, Greg, put up the first points of this one.
Yeah, typically coming into a game, Mike, the coach's concern is, all right, how do I get my defense and my offense to complement one another? Well, in this case, the defense comes out and does their job early with the 3 and out, but it was the special teams that said, all right, offense, you guys can wait your turn. We're going to put up some points here early, and you talk about just a perfect start to this game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Track 60. Set. Panther 11.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
18 run. Go.
2nd down. Nix gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught by Estime. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal.
Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Nix to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Audric Estime. Touchdown, Denver.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Miller. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Here we go, sir.
going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go, Slide. All right.
Fields now on second down. The open man is Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nick's gonna give this to Estime. He's inside the 30. And he's gonna take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Set.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Estime. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
Throwing, Nix. He he's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Nix from the gun on third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run with Estime. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Jones motioning here. Once more, it's Estime. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. He's going to air this one out. Back to the sideline and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. They put Wilson in motion. Give up the middle with Hall. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They're going to motion the tight end over here. One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Nix. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Jets. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Going for it all. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Now Nix going to look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos back within 7. It's 35-28. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, slide.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Here we go. Yep. Up, let's go. Go.
To throw is Fields. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jets 35, Broncos 28.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. They send the tight end in motion. On the give, it's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They will run it over center with Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that'll set up 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he's going to have the Jets' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, New York.
Here we go.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Miller. Another run here with Hall. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Back to throw is Fields. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Here we go, son.
They put Wilson in motion. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Knicks now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Estime. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. Throwing is Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
22. Broncos 28.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Nix to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Miller. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this.
Here we go,
Tight end going in motion here.
Right.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Good.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Right.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st, and they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Jets, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.